Alright, hello, might come through? Alright, fantastic. Let's get the show on the road. Sync A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Alright, what's up? Voice first, then action? Okay. By how much? Alright, let's try this. Why is the desktop audio offset? Let's zero that. Alright, let's try this again. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Synced. Perfect. All right, let's get this. Let's get back to it. Alrighty, I do not remember where I left off. Then because it's been almost a week. But I believe I am out in the middle of nowhere. Choosing where BB's voice from. You choose how. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna have it go through the controller, because I have headphones on and I'm probably not gonna be able to hear it. Deep water. Can't reach the bottom and will be swept away. Deep water will be marked by a red square on the scanner. Hang on, what does it say? Okay. Under BT, or one does hold your breath. Putting up signs. Use L1 and triangle to put up a sign. Use these to share information with other porters. Okay. I think it's at this. I think I've reached the point where I can actually see stuff that other people would put down. Let's see what we got here.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Let's see what we got here. Ladder.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
You can use to build structures, but be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures can be shared with other players once built. Oh, okay. I fell over and had to rock BB back to sleep. Aww. Post boxes can be used to return lost cargo or entrust cargo for delivery by others. The share locker function can be used to exchange weapons and equipment with other players. The private locker function can be used to temporarily store personal cargo and equipment. Interesting. Alright, so what do we got here? What am I looking at? I don't know. Okay. Orders for Sam. Construction of a post box. Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Right.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beach.
I'm sorry, who?
The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
Yeah, I know. It's just I haven't met him yet, personally, in the game. All right, can I do both of these at the same time, or can I? Rare metals. Okay, so I can do both.
To build a post box,
Fantastic.
you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
That's not too bad. 53 kilos. Alright, so we got 4 ladders, we got our PCC and 6 containers of earth metals. We've got off the side climbing anchor, some boots, and that's about it. How much is 59 kilos in pounds?
Order assigned. Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
A path you laid down was used by someone else? Other players are pleased with you. Can I see who did that? Or is it going to be vague? Or what's the word? Anonymous. Oh, that's a cliff. I'm not gonna go there. Oh, jeez. okay. So this could just be anyone. Can I limit the like the server settings to have it just between friends, or is this like one giant lobby and anybody can go to like throw in whatever? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Where am I supposed to go? There we go. Point Bravo, Point Bravo, Point Bravo, where are you? I really hope I'm going the right way. Oh, there it is, okay. I think it's all one lobby. You think it'd be like, grouped up in its, like, respective regions. Any time fall or other water that comes into contact with the canteen is stored and filtered, making it safe for you to drink. Handy. What is that?
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site.
Destroyed backup fuel?
When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Okay, that's cool.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along to use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Way station west of Central Knot City. Okay, so I can take this with me on my way back. Dropped cargo. Oh, what's that mark there? Chiral crystals. It's a porn stash, yeah, pretty much. It's somebody's porn stash. Much like the disc media. Alright, I gotta hurry up and get out of here. this? Out of the time full. Looks like I'm clear now. So that's good. So, oh, I'm just gonna strap on. So I was a little bit of had a little bit of curiosity on what this whole thing, but like the kind of, I guess you could probably say, techno babble, and I was never really like a chemistry or biology major, but apparently a chiral means like the asymmetry or symmetry of molecules, typically in living beings. More old magazines. But again, this is like, when I looked it up, there was like a whole buttload of stuff that I just like was not completely familiar with. So, as much as I don't like doing homework that I don't have to do, I might have to begin searching a little bit more into this one just to kind of understand more about it.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Make delivery, deliver lost cargo. Yep. No, you did not. We just got started. I put up a post box and recovered 2 boxes worth of quote-unquote lost magazines.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Now I don't know if that's some guy, that's a guy's old National Geographics or something a little bit more, you know. If it's the latter, I would like to apologize if the centerfolds may or may not be missing.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Alright, back to work. What is that? Oh, that's a scope. Okay. All right. I gotta make my way all the way over here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What is this?
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can do some recon with this thing. Wonder who put this down. Oh. Thanks, George.
Today's a good day.
Whoop. There we go. So I'm supposed to be going this way. What is that? Resins? Is that one moving? Why is that one moving? Or is that another player? Alright, well, let's go find out. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. It's probably not. Watch it end up being a BT. Why is it showing me my blood bar? Num num.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
What?
Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
What? Oh shit! Those other players are an NPC. Alright, hang on. Where's that, make a mark for that one. I gotta get moving. Where is it? Okay, it's over there. It's an NPC? Okay. So those are those kind of people that they showed in the trailer where Norman's or Sam's beating them up with like one of the cases and running off, right? That's what these guys are. What I would give for a motorcycle right now. What was that? Shit, they keep pinging me. Alright, that's the limit. You gotta be careful. Okay. Timefall. The hell? Is that one of them dancing?
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. They
Mules.
know better than to mess with BTs.
Oh, that's the wrong button. I keep pressing the friggin' touchpad rather than the... Oh god, what is that? Caution. BTs? Oh shit. Alrighty. Alright. Distribution center. Lost cargo. Okay, I'm gonna pick up any of those that needs to be going to the distribution center, otherwise I'm gonna pass it. Oh, your game glitch? What happened? Wait, isn't there a post box up here? There is. Okay, I'll pick this up and put it in there. Destroyed emergency provisions? I got swept out to sea and it wouldn't let me swim to shore. Kept me stuck at the man. Oh. Wait, how'd you get swept out to sea? I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so what is this thing, this destroyed piece of cargo I've got on top of me? What am I supposed to do with that? Resources for day-to-day living. It says destroyed. Can I just dump it? I feel like it's just gonna weigh me down unless I'm able to like recover it or rebuild it or something. Or dismantle it maybe? Offload it? Okay. Is there any reason why there's like destroyed stuff, or is that just somebody fucking up their shipment and it's just left behind? Alright, where's this going? What's that thing that I just picked up? Metals, resins. Okay, so that's just materials that I can pick up and use on my own. Is that what that is? It's just for my benefit. Easy there, Norman. Well, it didn't have a destination on them, that's the thing. It just says metals and resins, didn't have any, like, specific, I'm gonna take it with me anyways. Might get something out of it. You never know. Oh shit. Easy there. Whoa. When a piece of cargo is damaged, the impact band will flash red. God dang it. Sam's become a walking Tetris game. Wait. Damaged? Oh shit, the fucking time fall. I gotta hurry. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm bumping into things. What does this say? Or probably just described it right when I went over it. Alright, I gotta hurry. Shit. Ah, damn it. Oh shit. I gotta double back, because I think I just lost everything. container's taking damage. It's already taking damage. I think by the time I get there, it's gonna be gone. So I'm just gonna have to double back. Unless I can be able to... What happens if I interact with that? Yeah, everything's seriously rusted over. Can I deploy another post box? I don't think I had the materials for it. No. I don't have a, I don't have a thing to build one. Okay, so I guess I have to double back and get a fresh shipment. Oh shit. Because this one's already ruined. Probably because I took too long. Yeah, that shit's already like well rusted over. Therein lies the challenge. It's just a container, not the materials. Yeah, but the materials are already like 40% left. That's the thing. Even if I did try and like push through, I'm sneaking through all of this here, which is loaded with BTs, and by the time I get there, it's probably going to be terrible. So... I don't think you can be able to get new stuff. Let's find out. No, they're gone. When the rain started falling, they left. What the hell is that? Okay, laughing man. That is. But you would think that they would let you like pick up a new shipment in case you like if the mules got you and they took all your stuff. Or if you like fell into the water and lost everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, because when I scanned them, picked up the mules, they were right there, so. Yeah, it just took me too long because I went back, put down the box while I had that on there. So, hang on. Notice a time fall causes everything to age rapidly whenever a raindrop hits something.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked.
It's safe to assume the outfit that he's using is designed to protect against that. I mean, why else would he use it or wear it aside from it being a uniform? As for the grass, it does change to some aspect. Alright, I think it's just like more notably when you have BTs nearby.
Would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam.
The following can now be viewed on the cufflinks, frame arms, Biako.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, can I have a refresh? No? Alright, so let me see what happens if I, active orders. Average cargo damage. 43% in progress. Redeploy cargo. Here we go. Cargo carried for this order will return to where it was when you undertook the order. Do you want to proceed? Cargo collected at delivery will return to the terminal's private locker. Alright, so okay, so all of that is gone. I guess I have to pick it up somewhere.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Alright, I'm gonna put the private locker. Ah, there we go. Okay, so select multiples. Wait, what? Okay, it is refreshed. Okay, the ones that I picked up on the way were, okay. So yeah, you can redeploy, and it's going to end up being in your private locker for you to pick up, so. Let's try this dance again. Alright, now that I don't have to worry about the mules, hopefully. Let's just go down this way. This seems to be like the clearer path. I think if you end up going that way, you end up like, if you get pushed back by the mules. We'll go along the river this time.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Some weapons would be handy. But I feel like I probably haven't progressed that far into the game. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, so let's just book it. Not that way. I'm a little herky-jerky there, Sam. For a second, I thought you were going to go flying off that cliff. Oh shit, they're over there. Wait, how far is that? What is that? Is that a facility? Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the, Oh, no, the incinerator's over here. So, what is this? That's an outpost of some kind. Huh. Steer clear. What's this line here? Okay, I guess I'm just getting out of their range. Alright, so let's keep going.
Alright, come and get me.
Wait, no! Sam, are you shitting me? Do not God friggin'. Ugh. Friggin' touchpad. Alright. Marker here. And marker here. There we go. Sweet. And all of a sudden I get pinged. Oh shit. What is this? Chiral network. Okay, so I guess this is a blind zone unless I haven't reached out to them yet. I haven't reconnected with that side. That's probably where that base over there is. Or camp or whatever. Sam Porter Bridges has a death wish. Wait, what is that? Is that me almost going over the cliff, or is that me yelling out to the guys, come at me? Alright, let's do this. Yelling? Okay. I hear voices. All right, let's do this.
We've got company.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Are they following me? I can't even see them. Alright, just keep going. What?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
So wait, am I going blind here? Wait, what did it say? What did it say BB was suffering from? Autotoxemia? What causes that? I've heard of that before, but it looks like the time fall is fading, so I think we're good.
Baby?
When the strain on your BB exceeds accumulation of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Motorcycle! Yes! Oh man. I'm gonna have some fun with that.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until
Take a
departure.
whiz. Alright,
Cargo
hang on.
verified. Thank you. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Looks a bit rusted, but did it just freaking grow a mushroom? Or a holographic mushroom, apparently. I'm not peeing on the bike, I'm peeing around it. Now the flowers will grow.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
I'll have to remember that
Cargo
next time.
verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
All of that and I still get an S rank. I'll take it.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Wait, I'm floating? Why was I floating?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Mules and Drone Syndrome, Bridge Babies, and Timefall. I need to read that. Recycle. There we go. Area is not connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other player structures.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you
Benjamin
brought for our
Hancock.
chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Death magic.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Firmware update, yeah. That's interesting. It's so it's born from a mother who's pretty much brain dead. and that gives him a connection to be able to sense BTs, which are more or less the ghosts of people who died during the Death Stranding.
London Bridge is falling.
At least that's what I'm taking away from that.
Falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Yeah, sure, let's. Why does he lock the cufflinks on the bed?
Sam, this is Hartman.
Maybe something we'll find out later.
As I oversee DT research, I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other
Whatever.
people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama, results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Try running. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Excuse me?
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what?
You gotta
Said
wait a
then
couple
what?
more. Was it like 3 minutes that he's out of it?
figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Let's see this up here. Mail. Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals. Everyone with the distress friends got some bad news though. That bike you saw outside, its battery is dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do once though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and I got some more bad news for you too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why you guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. The whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, or Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but it's like he's pulling... But lately, it's like pulling teeth to getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared and not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short of materials at the moment. Okay, that's pretty much when I had to make my way over here. Sam, the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tone. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin, too, but that's not all of it, anyhow. He gave us a glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the Chiral Network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes, mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shut ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, part of me is still worried that we won't be able to keep it up. That's why we need you. Not scared of anything, right? No, I just hide it better. So go show us how it's done. And no, not the gameplay tips. Interviews. Mules and Dead Man Syndrome. Bridge's primary objective is to rebuild America. In order to rebuild America, one of our main tasks is to reconnect the cities with other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. Things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency, hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All of the people put out of work by machines who got called up again, convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. and brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. Oops. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to take everything. We had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. Okay, so this is kind of like this sounds like a kind of something similar to what happened with the Patriot AI, Bridge Babies. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridge, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk to you about BBs, if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man on account of my familiarity with the dead, get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. We used to have little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, learn more about those who are no longer with us, but I digress. Fact is, BBs are already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered into practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just need to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we haven't had any idea how they work, not how they can detect BBs or how they can connect with this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain: their continued study will lead us to greater understanding of the Stranding and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. While I think about all I have to tell you today, hopefully I'll have something new to share about next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. Basically, mules are crazy descendants of UPS drive. I can't say crazy descendants, more like disconnected. It's kind of the ones that are out for themselves just to survive, rather than relying on hoping that the network will connect with them again. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns into ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone so far as to posit this process as stealing time, as for when timefall is observed only in certain places. All that we know for certain is that it's somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of passage of time. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths and even the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which has aided our development as a species. Well, what if the timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding would come to be seen as a phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, cannot wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Here we go. We call these bugs cryptobiotes. They were recorded in the reference books and databases back before the Death Stranding, but nobody ever thought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobiotes they stayed. The name for the process of cryptobiosis means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down the metabolic process and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids are capable of this too, but cryptobiotes are on a whole other level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the seam. and they aren't capable of prolonging their own lives. Humans who eat them acquire a limited resistance to timefall, too. You won't find them laying around just anywhere, though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even know they existed until recently, so next to no research has been done. But now they are beneficial property. Now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. 2 years ago. Sounds like the frogs that hibernate. Kind of. What's this? Wait, what? Frame Arms was a series of original plastic robot figurines created by Kotobukiya, one of Japan's premier manufacturers of plastic models. This represents the same basic frame architecture, with different external parts being attached to create an individual mechanoid. Byako, White Tiger, is a figure is a rare masterpiece based on one of Yoji Shinkawa's designs. The fully realized world and captivating story behind the Frame Arms series won it many dedicated fans. That looks like a frame from what do you call it? Zone of the Enders. That's like in the cut. Well, yeah, obviously it's not like the big frames like Jehudi or.
Distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
It's not like the frames like Jehudi or Anubis. So. That's a little product placement with Kotobukiya. What am I doing? Bring Port Knot City onto the Cairo network. Take on a new order at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Do I have a message? No. Alright, let's take a look at BB real quick. Hi. BB looks happy.
Oh.
All right. Like with any road trip, go before you go. Wow, that's a nice plug there. So I was just checking some astronomy news, and they're having close kind of system comes something like a tag star, but only more extreme. Okay, how do I change the color of my glasses? Simple. You go over to your examine table. Look at the glasses. Or actually, I don't think it's look at the glasses. Well, it might be alternate. Oh wait, I think I know what it is. No. Where is it? Is it equipment rack? I think maybe the equipment rack. There we go, color scheme. Go to equipment rack and I'll say change color scheme. And there you go. And look, there's a purple one for you. Ooh, I do like the navy blue though. I'm tempted. No. We'll make this navy blue though. But I am not making this a red hat. Make America whole again. You can't see me, but I'm doing a cheesy shit-eating grin with a thumbs up. Alright. $56K, man, we gotta upgrade you from dial-up.
We are, but we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Ooh. So BB is Cliff's son? Essentially? Some extent? Yes or no?
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's
Oh,
about
boy.
managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of
Hey.
curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be
These
clear,
aren't
this is
false.
before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them,
Sam a
but we
BB,
don't
maybe
truly
that might be the
understand them.
twist of everything.
Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Soothing BB. Stop BB from crying. Reduce stress levels. Gently rocking the controller up and down will increase the effect. L1 plus down. Okay.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Oh, great.
I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory.
That must have been what I saw.
Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Stealing mission, you say? Okay, not that one. Chiral crystals? Those must be the ones that I saw,
Sam,
on the ground.
the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them. Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can. Provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter. Chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles. Ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
Let's do it. What if Sam's the reason?
Mama's
I
added
think
a
he was
watch
born
tower
after,
schematic
though.
to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Oh, definitely. Wait, how many? Oh, 3. Okay. Okay, what was I saying? Is Sam the reason for the Death Stranding? I would say most likely not so much linked, but like everybody else who was affected, he was a victim by it. Because I think the Death Stranding happened before he, like, either when he was very, very young or before he was even born.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling
Yeah, that's
human
something that I saw.
handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain,
Naturally.
floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Oh yeah, it's all over there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, so what did it say? I said I needed to... I have to give it some juice. Now, how do I do that?
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your Ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and put one. Right here. I did not see any watchtowers around here. This seemed like it would be very handy.
Still not done yet?
Construction complete.
Ding!
There we go.
Let's get one more.
There we go.
Is that my old waypoint? Yeah.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Sam,
Locked.
chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
No. No. Wait, what? Oh, recycle. Oh, no. Wait. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to recycle those? Okay, I'm supposed to recycle them.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
I just learned you have to scroll down and just hold X. Oh, okay. Container spray, repair spray. Ooh, I need that.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Skilled handler. Carry more cargo. Nice.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Sweet. Okay. Can I put it on the side? Nope. Too many pieces. I probably don't need that many. I'm gonna... There we go. And I probably just screwed myself.
Between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay, so we gotta go get that repair spray before we can be able to make anything.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
Okay, so what's his name? That's probably a no-go area. Here. And then here. Okay, so we got London Bridge is falling down, and then Mama's is Rockabye Baby. I forgot what Dead Man's was.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful, these guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
About to throw some fisticuffs. Equip strand. Oh, the rope that I have? Huh. Okay. Bind the enemy. Interesting. Okay.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Hi. I am not shaking the baby, alright? supposed to go?
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Now the thing is, if I ping, do they know that I did that? Like, will they know? This is a, Ooh. I only see one. Sure, like nobody's gonna notice the orange box sticking out in the tall green grass. Okay, there's one guy there. Don't I have binoculars or something? There we go. Are you kidding me? Trying to put a like for a friggin' ladder, but no! Sam's gotta open his big mouth. Okay, so there is a guy there, so he has not moved since what about the other guy over here? Alright, he's out there facing the other direction, so Gotten that. Alright, time to go. Wait, where are they? Wait, don't I have it? I don't have it. I thought I had it. God dang it. There we go. Large scale construction. We'll take that. At least I think I have it. Hang on. Climate anchor. We got the metals. No, we do not. Okay. I want to get that one thing. I'm overstaying my welcome. Carry on the back. That. We didn't get the metals. That's a bit much. Oh, that is not. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that. Auto range. Can I do that? Hang on. There we go. Huzzah! Now we must sneak back. Alright, where are these assholes? It's probably no wonder this doesn't have this ladder doesn't have as many likes. Because people probably tried to like it and end up yelling out and got themselves in trouble. What is that? Hang on, what is that up there? Yoink. Yeah, that little like weird gap is gonna bug me because I'm OCD like that. There we go. Wait, how much am I carrying? Does it say? 121 kilograms. How much is that in pounds? Wait, why is this going on? £226? Jeez. Norman, you strong. Wait, what are those strands? Oh. Norman. There you go.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Jobs.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't leave him. Cargo cult. Where's Sean when you need him? You will love that. Shout out to the Dreadnought Bun Bun Cargo Cult.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Make delivery.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Ooh.
How are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Yeah, like what Mike said. That's just how the cat do. Interview data, chiral network, 2 years ago. Ooh, a bridge. Building bridges. I get it.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Let me get this straight. You're using the beach to transport
Please access delivery
materials across terminals like a friggin' alternate dimension type deal? Is that what I'm getting at? Alright, so if I have like all these metals, so I put it in recycling, right? Is that what I do? I just don't want to go through all the trouble of getting like 300 units worth of metal only to lose it. What if the AED goes off in the middle of conversation? It's like, oh, excuse me, I'll be back in like 3 minutes. But yeah, do I put all these metals into storage or do I recycle it? Don't know. Yeesh. All right. I'm gonna put the large one into storage. No. I'll take this one and recycle it, see what happens. Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah, okay. It's the number on the bottom where the units are. It's squared. So if I put it on there, it's included onto that. So it goes up when I recycle it. So yeah, those are materials. We got resins, crystals, and metals. And I think if I highlight the yeah, see? And then I can recycle that. It becomes resins. Recycle that, we got crystals, resins. Okay, so it makes sense.
Thank you for your continued support.
Oh, that happened. Yeah, there you go. New materials are now available at the distributions. Okay, so we take all of the stuff we pick up, we put it recycling, and becomes stuff that we can use to craft our equipment. I gotcha. Fabricate equipment.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Okay.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Lost cargo, lost cargo. Climbing anchor metals. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the private room. Actually, hang on. I need to make sure.
Thank you for your contribution.
Take on a new order. Okay, so yeah, we'll handle that on Friday. We're gonna go ahead and go private room. We'll stop there.
Good morning, Sam.
Alrighty, yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here for the night. If it'll let me. And Save. And we'll pick this up again on Friday. So, yeah, we'll pick up again on Friday, and we'll see where it goes from there. Still haven't really figured out what I could and could not be doing. I guess I could probably pick up materials that I've picked up along the way, or probably like double back to do some lost deliveries or something like that, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, if you like that stream, head on over to Bravo's site, which I probably do need to update again. For more information on other upcoming streams, scroll down below for the rest of the lazy streamers. You can find my archive on Bravo's site. If you got any burning questions, comments, or complaints that you would like me to know about, or any suggestions you might have for me for future Let's Plays, Let's Tries, Johnny Versus, or WTF Gaming, head on over to the contact page and shoot them out to me over there. Again, thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll catch you guys on Friday with more Death Stranding. We'll pick it up immediately where we left off. Take care. Love and hype. Life is good. Good night, everyone.